Hi guys!
What's up, what's up? So,
back.
Yep, welcome back. We are in Cavite in the Philippines where
My parents live and we're here with my siblings also, so we're complete here.
everybody's here. I'm visiting the family for the first time last week. It was nerve-wracking to say the least, but I think I'm past that point now. We've been here, what, almost a full week now? We were in Quezon City for 3 weeks. We did a 21-day quarantine and now we're out. So finally, yeah. So Philippines has until April 30th before the quarantine is lifted. So after that, we plan on doing some traveling. Yeah. So we're outside Pichie's house right now, in the kind of little foyer area. It's like overdone by some kind of like glass. I don't know. It's a very beautiful house. I'm so stoked to be here. Her mom's been feeding us like crazy. I've probably gained like so much weight, but yeah. So those of you that are viewing for the first time, thanks for watching our channel. Yes. Hi, where are you? Hi.
Say hi! That's Daryl. He's our #1 subscriber. So this is just like the main entrance to the house, but we won't show you that because everyone's in there. So this is just a mini pond where there's like lots of turtles and fishes. You guys know what tilapia is. We have so much tilapia fishes here. It's crazy. We just want to thank our viewers for watching, and we are going to have a mukbang for today while answering questions for you guys. So we're currently cooking the samyang.
You guys know us. The samyang.
It's like, well, I'm wearing my pajamas just because I didn't want to change, and it's already 12 midnight. And we're gonna add a special ingredient. This is called tteokbokki. Do you want the...
Yo, last week I ate samyang. I had it for breakfast. It was the only thing I had that day, and like I was like pooping for like 4 days. It was bad. This is the first time I've had samyang since then, and so I'm a little like scarred from it. But we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna eat. We got like a Q&A going that we're gonna do. We asked you guys on Facebook and Instagram what questions you guys want answered, so we're gonna do that. We got a special shout out that we want to give to somebody. Our friend from Colorado, Jasper. He was a J1 with Pichie, so shout out Jasper.
Shout out to you, Jasper.
Thanks for watching. I'm so glad you finally subscribed. You're my boy. That's kind of bad. I feel so bad. I'm not used to having yayas in America like they do in the Philippines, so it's kind of like it's crazy to see that kind of thing. I'm always trying to ask to like help and clean and stuff like that, but it's the culture that they have here. A lot of people here do have people that help around the house and people that they really are here to help families. That's their job. They live here, they work here, and that's what they do. It's something that I'm gonna get used to. It's a culture shock, but Pichie seems to be used to it. But that's one of the very many things here in the Philippines that I'm just trying to get used to. A white guy here in the Philippines. Samyang.
Are you excited?
Super excited.
Sorry, your height difference is so big. Wow, as if it's gonna fit. I'm gonna get the cheese, okay? Hi guys. So we're gonna use quick melt instead of what do we normally use?
American cheese.
Yeah, American cheese. Almost done, guys. We just need to put the nori and the sesame seeds. Oh yeah. We are back with our sami.
Alright, so this is 3 packages of the black one. I'm about to have major flashbacks right now from last week. Alright, let's do this. Thumbnail.
So good. So good. While we're doing our mukbang, our samyang mukbang, we're gonna be answering questions.
Not used to this heat.
So these questions, half of them came from our friends and people who answered our Instagram post. And the other half of it, we just came up with it.
I'm gonna do you a favor, Jasper. I'm gonna shout you out again. Twice. Shout out for you, brah.
So you start.
I want to know what your favorite thing about me is.
Besides
Chef.
the fact that you're a chef, I like how you take care of me.
Yeah. I like how you're just as weird as I am. I don't have to worry about whatever I say. Anything I do. Anything I say. She's gonna laugh or she's gonna get weirder.
We're the same.
I can be just as weird. And she accepts it.
2 pieces. I wonder if we'll get to finish this.
This is starting to get to me.
Next question. Someone asked us, who are you most excited to meet in the Lim fam? But you've already met all of them, so...
Yeah, so we asked this question before we got here. But if I could answer this question before we got here, I would say she put a lot of hype up on her dogs. I guess, not them.
But dogs?
Her parents, obviously. I mean, it's the most important thing in a Filipino culture, is the parents. So I was most excited / nervous about meeting them now that it's over and it's done with. Water under the bridge, smooth sailing.
And for you, how is it so far? You've been here a week, so how do you feel?
Day 1 was hell. In the sense, you second guess every move you make and everything you do. And then day 2, it gets easier. Day 3, you're starting to get comfortable. Day 4, you get really comfortable, but you check yourself so you don't get too comfortable. What are we, 5 days in now? Day 5? Day 5, and I feel great. I'm so happy to be here, and our family's treated me with the most hospitality I have ever seen in my life. But those are Filipinos. That's Filipino culture.
Yeah.
Her family's actually in the other room right now watching a movie, so if you guys hear something in the background, they're literally in the other movie watching, or in the other room watching. They're watching Day After Tomorrow. This has given me, remember the first vlog that we did, the kimchi rice? This is giving me kimchi rice flashback. We're doing Q&A. This is our second Q&A video. If you haven't seen the first one, check out that. It's our first video.
Okay, next question. How are you guys doing despite the quarantine? Despite the quarantine, we're doing fine. The first 2 weeks, we just kept swimming. We were really bored though. Like, we were like, oh my god, what to do? Like, we were running out of things to do. But then, you know, since we're here now, there's more things to do. We get to play with the dogs, obviously. We get to, like, play pool, play darts, just look at the fishes outside, and, you know, bond with the family. So I think it's really nice to be here. Like, it doesn't feel like we're in lockdown.
I'd say, like, my biggest challenge, though, is, like, I've been working since I was 16. This is the longest I've gone without working in 10 years. So, like, I'm kind of, like, in that moment where I wake up with so much energy. I'm so stressed out that, like, I have nothing to do all day. But, I mean, I guess I should take advantage and enjoy the good moments about it. It's kind of easier said than done. Not working has its advantages and disadvantages. This is getting to me.
Okay, next question for you. What do you... This is from Robert. Stop it. What are you guys excited to do here in the Philippines? What are you excited about? Like, tell them everything. I've been eating samyang the past few days, so I'm kind of like enjoying
Yo,
this.
I know she's going on a binge. I don't know what her deal is, but like every night around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, she's just like, samyang? Samyang? Yeah. She like skips out on half the dinner so she can wolf down samyang later. It's like, okay. But okay.
Food's been really good here though.
Yeah. Pichie's mom's like master chef. We did have plans to go to Siargao, which is a beautiful island here in the Philippines, well known for surfing. I wanted to get surfing down for the first time in my life, but we're probably gonna have to rebook our schedule because COVID is very rude to our schedules in the future. So I'm just excited to like go around and see the food. I'm ready to see some white sand beach, Palawan, Cebu. Just ready to start another venture in our lives. Like, honestly, this is the second step after Colorado. So, I mean, I'm ready.
I think I'm most excited about going to Siargao just because I've never been there, and of course I'm going to be with Austin and Kayla, so it's going to be like such a wonderful time. And I'm also excited for Austin to try out scuba diving because we are a family of scuba divers. Like every time we go to the beach, we make sure that we do at least one dive or a couple of dives before we head back home.
What do we plan to do here in the Philippines, and where will we work? I'll tell you what, I wish I knew the answer to that question because it stresses me out every day. The whole COVID thing going on, especially for a foreigner like me, it's going to be so hard for me to find a job. But our plan...
We have a plan.
We have a plan. Always have a plan. If you move to another country and you don't have a plan, go home and make a plan. No plan for us to go to Australia. I have a buddy who lives there, and Australia is closed until September, so there's no chance of us getting there anytime soon, so we have to make something happen here. I think we're dead set on like looking for a resort. We're trying to get into a resort. I'm obviously still going to keep chefing, and she's going to get into like the catering marketing side of that's what she went to school for. Now that she's actually going to be graduating with her degree, she's going to be able to do more things.
Hopefully we find a job as soon as possible.
It's going to be difficult.
Yeah. Basically the economy is down and all that, so
I gotta get out of Pichie's parents' house. I can't stay here forever. I gotta look for a place to live, first off. Once quarantine's over, I'm gonna find a place to live.
Okay, the next question is totally for you.
Okay, yeah. So this was a buddy of mine. He's Filipino, and he sent me this. He wants to know, basically from the view of a chef like me, from what I've learned about Filipino food, the difference and how it relates to other cultures. And if I could describe Filipino food, how would I do it? So, I haven't gotten a chance to go out and see much. I mean, I can't rate this question off of the Jollibee that we've been ordering for the past like 2 weeks. But I have like done my research on the Philippines. It's like, obviously it's Spanish colonized. I know that much. So there is a lot of Spanish influence when it comes to the cooking, and also it's obviously in Asia. So they use a lot of like Asian vegetables, Spanish cooking techniques, and they also have a lot of like Middle Eastern to like I would say like South American spices that they use, and so it's pretty much like a jumbled version of a lot of different cultures put together. It's like spicy, really heavy on seasonings, and kind of salty. It's very intense flavors. If you make bland food for a Filipino, they won't like it. Oh, this is the next one. If you were stranded on a desert island and you could have one item, which one would it be?
It's a classic one. I'd bring a knife.
A knife.
Okay. This is my explanation. With a knife, you can cut things like your clothes. You can cut them and make like something out of your clothes, rope, whatever. You can cut leaves and trees and stuff like that. You could make fire with it with just like the knife and the rock. Like just figure it out, mate. And you'll be able to live with it. It has a lot of uses. You can cut fish. You can kill animals with it. You can open fruits using it. I'd go for the knife.
That's always a classic idea. I'd go for a volleyball.
What?
It worked for Tom Hanks. Why wouldn't it work for me? I mean, I gave him company forever. No, okay, for real though, if I was gonna bring something. So, given my history, if I was stranded on a desert island, I would bring a filtration, like a water filtration. Like a life straw or something like that. She got me a life straw for my birthday, so I'd probably bring that just so I could have fresh water. I already know how to make fire. I could catch food. Yeah, I think that would be it. Either that or a pair of shoes. Because shoes, like your feet, are the most important thing when you're on it. You don't want your feet getting infected. So yeah, I mean, I guess if I had to choose shoes, life straw, or volleyball. What is the first thing you notice about a person? When you see them, you walk up to them, first thing you notice?
The first thing I notice, honestly, it's not like a feature or anything. It's more of the aura of the person. I just know if that person is bad or not. Something like that. I know if the person is sincere or not. I just have that weird... It's just weird. A weird feeling.
It's like a sixth sense kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm usually correct. You?
Hygiene. Basic hygiene.
Like if they took a bath, if they brushed their teeth.
You can tell a lot about a person with their basic hygiene. You can see if their clothes are wrinkly. That means that they're lazy. If you could see or they don't have an iron. I don't know.
Most people don't
plancha or something.
Iron their clothes.
I mean, you can see if their shoes are dirty, if their hair's a mess, if they're fresh shaved, like, are they wearing makeup? If not, like, I'm not gonna put all these like materialistic things into account whenever but that I do notice it. I mean, that's one of the first things that I notice, and it does tell a lot about a person. Like, I know not everybody's going to an interview, but I mean, it's just what I notice.
Next.
Okay.
What is your silliest fear? That's a nice one. Usually people ask, what's your fear? But what is the silliest one?
Leaving pens in my pocket when I do laundry.
Yeah.
Like, chefing, I keep Sharpies and pens in my pocket. I'm always afraid that I'm going to wash my work clothes with like a really nice shirt that I like, and it's just going to ruin it completely. So like every time that she does my laundry, thank you so much, every time she does my laundry, I'm just like, check the pockets! I freak out every time.
I left your Sharpie.
No, yeah, she definitely did. The whole inside of the washer was like Michelangelo on the inside.
Sorry.
What about you?
My silliest fear, you know this. It's that I wake up one day and then it's zombie apocalypse. Like, I'm just scared of it. Like, every night, I feel like I need a knife with me or something sharp just in case I wake up and there's like a zombie like staring at me, or one of my family members or loved ones turn into one, and then it's like, ah! And then like I need something near me to like kill it, obviously.
Yo, literally every night she goes to the door, she double checks all the locks, I swear to God, she pushes the door and she goes, zombies can't get through that. And I look at her, I'm like, I can sleep well tonight. But like literally, my Netflix has been completely transformed into horror movies and zombie killing movies. Something's up in here. I need to figure it out.
I just feel like I need to know a lot of information so that when it does happen, I'm prepared for it and I can save a lot of people. Best piece of advice to our viewers.
Let's hear it. Other than liking and subscribing to our channel,
Like and subscribe.
you go first.
To take the risk. Honestly, everyone's so afraid of it. Even I'm afraid of it up to this day. That's my sister, sorry. But anyways, just take the risk because you'll never know unless you try, right? So might as well go for it because who knows, you might end up having the best time of your life.
Or you might wake up the next day and it's a zombie apocalypse. I got it.
He got water.
I'm gonna throw some real knowledge at you. Something I believe. It's not funny. It's not a joke. If I could give anybody any advice, invest in your 401k.
I'm out of here.
She's out of here. Okay. You're gonna thank me whenever you're 65. You could step over dollars picking up pennies if you're not careful. Don't forget that quote. Write it down. Live by it.
Next, 5 words that you use the most.
So I'm gonna do that for her. She's gonna do it for me.
Oh, that's kind of hard.
All right. So, for her, it's Chucky.
Chucky. That's the name of my dog.
That's the name of her dog. She says it all the time. So 4 more words. I don't like. I don't like. She says it all the time. 1 more word.
It's weird that I eat the noodles like this all the time.
She always says, you say babe a lot.
Babe.
Babe's the other most used word.
No, gets. You missed that one.
Gets. That's like a slang for do you understand?
You say babe a lot also. You say what?
What?
Which means butt in Filipino, by the way. You say so. You always use so. Yeah.
You hear in my videos a lot. I have like a repeating phrase. So yeah.
Yeah. Next, the 4th one. This is hard. You say bro.
Yeah, bro.
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 And last, you say check it out.
That's 3 words. So, would you rather forget how to speak or forget how to read?
I think I'd rather forget how to.
You could relearn either one of them. It's not like your speaking or your reading's gone forever. You just have to relearn it.
I guess I'd rather forget how to read. It's kind of stupid, but then I just want to be able to still communicate with people properly and like say what I want to say.
I'd probably do the opposite because
You love reading.
I think, yeah, I love reading, and I think that it would be cool if I was a white guy who was fluent and only spoke Japanese or something like that. Like, I used to speak English, now I don't anymore, and then I had to relearn a language, so you could pretty much pick whichever one you wanted to learn. I'd pick, like, Japanese or Chinese or something. Somebody like me who looks English, somebody tries to speak English to me, and I'm just like, no, arigato, arigato.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Thanks. Those of you who sent us in questions, I'm glad you guys care. And to our viewer who asked us to do this Q&A, I hope you liked it, and leave some comments for whatever you guys else want us to do. We got all the time in the quarantine world to do whatever you want.
We are not yet finished with our samyang though, so...
Dude, I can't do it. I can't do it.
We ate a lot though, honestly. If you look at our bowl, it was super full and now it's literally like this part left. So I think we did a pretty good job. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Drop a comment, ring the bell, all that good stuff. We're gonna do some more videos here soon. Once quarantine's out, we got so much stuff planned. I guess we could hit you guys with a little what we're gonna do. Like Pichie said earlier, her family scuba dives like crazy. So the second we get out of quarantine,
We are gonna make the most out of our Philippine-cation.
finally put my GoPro to good use. I'm gonna go get scuba certification. Then we'll hit some beautiful, beautiful Philippine beaches. We're gonna go try some food. If you have any ideas, suggestions of restaurants that I should go to, any islands, any things that we should do,
Write them down in the comment section.
we'll read them. We'll comment back. We love the attention, don't we? We love it. So
I guess that's it for today,
Yep.
and we'll vlog more. Yeah, let's do a handshake. Yeah.